faces. These are all historic photos. Like this is in the 30s and this is in the 20s. So they're fairly old. When I'd be reading about what Filipino history was written by non-Filipinos, it was wrong. Only men came, everybody just worked in the fields or went to Alaska. They were there and they were coming as nurses, as students. They're coming with hopes and dreams, and many of them dashed. Many of them thought they were American, but they weren't. Our families came when they were American nationals, but our parents weren't citizens. They could pay taxes, but they couldn't vote. I was born here, but not being accepted by Americans as an American really bothered me. And that's me, and my husband Fred, and Jackie, who was the chairperson. Fawn started because my office had just completed an NEH grant called Forgotten Asian Americans, Filipinos, and Koreans. We went all over the country gathering the stories and photographs of Filipinos and Koreans. When I finished, I had all this information, and I figured the best thing to do is to share it. The goal of FAWNS is to collect, document, share, and disseminate Filipino history. It's very simple.
Did the Filipino have a real established community where they called it Filipino Town?
In Seattle, we had a community, but within our community, we had little communities. Some of them were based on dialects that they spoke or lodges that they belonged to. Like I would say to my students, we are part of American history. Every group of people coming from different countries, they are part of this history. You know, that's what people don't understand. It's American history that happens to have a Filipino base. So this is the archives, ready to be filed. One man did this whole thing, our husband. So since Fred died, we haven't really been filing. So 6 years, we haven't really been putting much in there. I have to make some decisions, you know, later on, like how much do we keep? How much can we? It'll get done one day. So if anybody says well, they're Filipinos and labor relations student, Old Dominion, this is now from Virginia. So we have people actually here from all over. I go to funerals thinking, damn, I didn't interview that person. I feel a sense of guilt. There was a time I used to travel with a tape recorder, and I stopped because I didn't want to transcribe, because I didn't have a staff anymore. I should have just continued. I wanted to do a project called the Central Area / District is my neighborhood, because this area is changing a lot.
This crazy thing called love, who can solve its mystery? Gonna make a fool out of me.
Dances were every week. Most of the time they were at Washington Hall, and we were here because this is where we were relegated to. That's where they could live. Here, First Hill, down around Chinatown, and the lower parts of Beacon Hill, not the top. I never left this neighborhood. A lot of people I started with have died. They knew the old history, so we have a new group of people, and their history is important too. So what we're trying to do then is to build the foundation and just build up on it. I'm 87 now. I can't do what I wanted to do 50 years ago, 35, 40 years ago. I just wish other people were as curious. I don't know if they even think it's important. I do. It's a work of love. It's our gift.